here's where we map that to the fields in NetSuite. You can import almost anything in the system. So that can be purchase orders, it can be bills, it can be items, it can be employees, it can be vendors, it can be customers.
And if it's not in there, you could make a special one in there if it's not one that's visible.
Oh yeah. So I didn't even talk about this. So customization is one of my other favorite things about NetSuite. If you wanted to capture additional information here, if there's something that's really important for you to see on a purchase order or even a customer record or a sales order, you can add in a custom field there and you can import to that custom field. So super easy to add custom fields. Is there something specific that you want to capture on like a PO? And maybe I can just add one really quick and show you all.
Specific as what? I'm sorry, what was the question?
Oh, like a unique identifier or something like that. Maybe we can add in one of those fields just so I can show you.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Pull up something.
Really quick. I'm going to pull up a purchase order really quick here. So here we go. And then we're going to customize this purchase order.
Pull one of our purchase orders
that
we
field
get.
on here.
Should I put out the credit card?
And it's going to take me about 30 seconds.
All right.
So you can capture whatever information you want. Do that. Maybe we'll make this one, we'll make it a number. We want this to be on a purchase. I'm gonna just tell it where I want it to go. I'm gonna send this guy to the main section. All right, so I've got the name of the field, I've got the type, and I've got it going on a purchase. So if you save and apply, the second that you come back over here to this purchase order, we're gonna see that field. And then of course you can, there it is. And then of course you can import into that field as well. So if there's something specific you want to import, we can absolutely do that. Super easy to customize.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. All right, I like that a lot. And I see where it says history. If I just click that, it'll give me a complete history of that particular SKU. I take it, right?
If you click on this guy?
All the way to the right, where it says history.
History.
Right, lower right corner.
Oh,
Does that give you all the information of that particular SKU? I take it.
so that would be, this would be like purchasing information. So this would be if like it was the inventory that you hold in stock. This would be where you purchase that item. But you can see all that information. So let me pull up an item record here. Let's do this guy. So you can see any records associated with this item if you come down here. So here's a list of all the invoices that I have for this item. But you can look at it in different ways too. So if you want to see all the purchase orders associated with this item, you can do that. Or you can do all transactions. So that'll show you everything associated with this inventory item. And then there are a ton of reports that you kind of get here. So let's do maybe, I think you all might like, how about sales by item? Let's take a look at sales by item really quick. So, I didn't sell anything in 2017. Probably didn't have this up. So if you wanted to look at your kind of historical sales, you can do that. So here's all your items that you have. You can also start to break this out. So if you wanted to see week over week what you've sold, or maybe month over month what you've sold, you can do that. And this report is actually going to be drillable as well. So if I wanted to figure out which 11 transactions these were, you can click down into this. And I have this bad habit of opening these in different tabs, but it's just one click to get that information. So, you can kind of keep going, getting all the way down to whatever information you need.
Very impressive.
I was going to say their spreadsheet's very impressive too.
Yeah.
Hello. Yep, that's kind of depressing to over here. But one day.
All right. So how are we doing? Anything we haven't covered that you all were expecting to cover today, or any concerns with what you've seen so far?
Well, I saved an order template on the server. If you guys want to take a look at how it is, I just blurted out like the stuff that we shouldn't have posted, like the credit card and stuff like that. But if you guys want to take a look just to see if it's possible to be mapped out. Now all the orders, at least on the FedMall side, come through the email, but it has to be encrypted through like PGP semantic. So is that something they could handle?
Sorry, I didn't catch the last part of that. I think the first part was you have a couple templates that you maybe can send to me, and I'll just make sure we can import those.
Did you send it off to the GSA one too?
No.
The IFF, but I can send it.
Yeah, well, here, these are the two templates that come in. He sent you off one that was a
I
template through
didn't
the
send it,
FedMall. Oh, you didn't send it?
No, I don't know.
I sent you the IFF one.
He sent you an IFF report and what else?
And then we're gonna send over the order templates.
And we'll send you over some order templates.
Right, there's the
What we
IFF.
need to know is what it would cost to have those implemented as part of the program, because that is huge hours.
So to get the CSV import right, that's going to be super easy. That's, it'll probably maybe, 30 minutes to learn it, and then you're good to go. So we'll walk you through what that CSV import looks like, and then we can talk about some of these reports. So it's kind of funny. So let me maybe just cover this really quick. So let me cover, kind of what this transition looks like. So as far as data migration goes, it is a collaborative effort. So it'll show you down here at the bottom who's responsible, for what. So like I said before, so the hardest part of this is extracting your current data from QuickBooks. That is something that falls on you all. So if there's anything that you don't want to import over, this is kind of your chance to clean that data up. But we are going to kind of help you with this next step here. So once you extract that data from QuickBooks, you're going to put it into these templates. So there's a variety of CSV templates we're going to provide to you. So you take your QuickBooks data, you throw it into those templates. We are going to bring that information over into Netsuite for you. So we're going to go through that CSV import process to get your original data into the system. However, if you want to walk through that process with us, that's totally fine. Learn from your implementation team, kind of see what it takes to get that information into the system. Once we get that information in, we're going to ask you to verify it with us, walk through that data, ensure it looks correct, and then you're going to give us our final sign-off.
Okay.
So we can come back to this in a second. So,
All right, now let me stop you right there. The main thing that we're struggling with right now, and I believe it was explained earlier, is our accounting side is an absolute mess. I've had 8 different, probably 6 or 8 different people working on that since the company has been opened up. They all had different styles. They all duplicated certain steps. We had a couple hard drive meltdowns in the process, and a lot of the data just exploded within. So I have a severe, that's what we're trying to do. I have anxiety every tax time, trying to get this thing straightened out. And
The chart of accounts is a horror story, basically.
it's nightmare. And when I saw that the clean, that's what I want to do. I got to start this company out fresh with real data, real
That's on our
numbers.
side. Yeah.
And that's our side. And I don't know how fast I can get that done during this time of year. That's my problem, right? Because it is that bad. It just, I've got my accountant, a new accountant, let's put it that way. This is probably my 8th accountant on this project. And we have a meeting this week. Hopefully he can say, oh, this isn't going to be as bad as I think it is. But we will have better information. When does he come? Next week? When?
Yes, next week.
Next week about? Next week is all I'm getting right now. But so hopefully, with that being said, I really, and please, I hope I made this clear. For us to move on this, it's going to have to be right when it starts to slow down. I can't make a move right now. That's my nightmare. I'd love to, as much as I'd love to, I can't. We don't have clean data, and we just don't have the time. And right now.
But we're definitely interested, and we want to keep moving ahead with you guys. So
And I want to get everything kind of lined in place. So all we have to do is say, okay, we're ready to go, and then we can start. Everybody's on the same page, and
Gotcha.
that's.
So here's another thought that I have. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Michael.
No, that's what do you guys have I know you said you've got folks working on it. Do you have a time frame, or is there like a specific project around just the data cleanup? I mean,
Here.
we typically don't touch your data because it's your
Michael,
data. We'd love to get it in the system.
Let me be real straight with
Yeah.
you. The sooner the better. I just don't know how soon can be. Does it make sense? I don't have the manpower to pull it off any other way, nor do I have the pocketbook to make both things go at the same time, because I'm going to be paying overtime to make these transactions work during this time, and finding the extra money to put this project together at this point is kind of
I
frightening.
got exactly that's all I was trying to figure out. Like I know, like you said, it's tough for you to put your hands around that. I just didn't know if you had a date. That's cool. Claire, pick back up there. I didn't mean to.
No,
I
and
appreciate
here, my real time frame is this year. I'm looking at hopefully October. Hopefully we'll have enough resources and enough everything in place to make this work. Because here, I've already narrowed it in. I like this software. I've done enough research on my end. You guys can definitely do what I need you to do. I just got to figure out how to make it do it, or I'll let you guys figure out how to do it. And yeah, that's what where I'm at.
So another option as far as, kind of cleaning that data up. So like we've kind of mentioned, we as Netsuite won't go in and kind of touch that. However, we do have a network of partners. So some of those partners will do full implementations, and some of them just help out with implementations. So I have one in mind that might kind of be able to help out here. So what would happen in that case is they would be a little bit more hands-on than our team is. So kind of come in, kind of talk you through what they would recommend. So they've been working with NetSuite for years and years and years. They've done a lot of implementations. So they can make some recommendations. They can help you clean that data up, and they can help you import additional data. And they can kind of help design some of those reports as well. So I'm thinking that might be another way we can kind of help there, kind of make the transition easier and that cleanup process a little bit easier. So just want to throw that out there as an option, as a possibility.
Are they in our area, just out of curiosity? Or is this all done over the phone? How is it done?
So they are in, the one I'm thinking of is they're actually based in Austin. There might be another partner more local to you all that could come on site. So I can reach out to some other team members that, work in that area and see if they have any recommendations. But the one I was thinking of, it would be remote. If you don't want to do remote, we can find you someone else.
No, remote doesn't scare me. It's same as them coming on board, to be honest with you. But what you guys want to say?
I have a question for you, Claire, Michael. So once we're up on the cloud with this, now what's the storage? Is there limitations to storage? Is there different tiers? I guess I'm asking.
Yeah, so it's 10 gigs by default. Don't let that number scare you. So there's some kind of really fancy compression software that takes that data and compresses it. You can buy additional storage if you need it. Honestly, I wouldn't imagine you all need that for decades and decades, just because the customers that we have that do need that tend to be huge.
Really? Okay, because 10 gigs doesn't sound very big these days.
No. It doesn't sound very odd.
Compression.
I have no idea how this compression works, some algorithm, something way more technical than I can understand, but it sounds cool.
Okay.
As long as
it uncompresses.
The speed, does it slow down the speed with this compression?
No, the speed should be okay. So unless you're processing thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of transactions in a couple of hours, you won't see performance issues. If you do have that volume, that's okay. What we want to do in that case is look at moving you to a premium tier. And my non-technical understanding of that is basically the bigger chunk of a data center, so you get better performance.
That's
And
a
the
dream
customers
at
that we
this
have that need that tend to be huge. A lot of times they're e-commerce customers who are trying to support oh my gosh, I forgot to talk, Black Friday, there we go. Like Black Friday transactions where they're just getting a huge volume in very quickly.
Yeah, I'm sure. I went overwhelmed.
Yeah, we don't have that. Be a nice problem.
Not yet, we don't.
Right.
Not yet, not yet. But if you do, it's fine. We'll just kind of adjust.
All right. Sounds
Right.
good.
Any questions?
Right.
guys? I'm,
All right, cool.
I
know
think-
that it sounds like we have a couple, both between just getting the data situation and your accounting data situation sort of assessed and getting a time frame for that going live. And then, I think that one of the things we really like to make sure we do is to make sure that we, mitigate the risk of going live. And I know that you guys, my goodness, you guys have experienced it just trying to move to, a different version of QuickBooks. Sounds like you guys definitely seem to like what we're doing with the software and we could help. We kind of have some more work to do when it comes to sort of assessing the time frame. Am I hearing that right?
no question. But you know what? I got to tell you, I do like. What's nice is you at least are listening to what we need, and you're actually thinking about how to figure it out. With QuickBooks, I've been
That was
asking
never an
them for a
option.
need for the past 7 years, and they just basically have me put it in writing, and they still won't address it. And it's
Yeah.
not. I just we're outgrowing that company in a lot of areas. not that we're getting the money coming in yet, but